Course Nation, someone number 2 and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now on today's video with 2, I will try to keep it as short as possible, but obviously I do have something, in terms of I'm update when it comes to everything that has been said, especially by the coach and some of the players of Nigeria number 2. Now looking at what has been said, unfortunately, if ever you were expecting, Kaizer Chiefs to lift maybe the title, actually, to hold the title, maybe let's say next season, unfortunately, I have some bad news, because looking at the coach's plans, it looks like Abajita, they are here, to stay for a bit longer and, take more time in terms of their building phase. So it's not going to be easy. We should cancel our expectations when it comes to maybe being the title holder for at least 1 or 2 years, and then after that kind of is over, like, okay, now we are there, to hold the title. Now we are competing for the title. But anyways, before I dive more into those details, please to make sure to like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click a bell notification so that next time when I post a new video you get notified. Now looking at what the coach had to say, I'm speaking about Khalil Ben Yusuf, because since coach Nazuddin Nabi has been suspended, we will start to see him in a match here against Orlando Pirates, which is the Soweto derby. And for me, for some reason, I'm not phased and still I'm not shaken but what is happening, because I know we have capable hands when it comes to that coaching department. So looking at Khalil Ben Yusuf Bafetu, he says their plan is to compete for the league at least in 2 or 3 years from now as I'm speaking with you. So he says, to be honest with you, what we have discussed about the project at Kaizer Chiefs is to beat the other team the next year, or in 2 or 3 years is to fight for the league. We have to come back. When I was young, I remember I used to see Kaizer Chiefs in the African Cup CAF competitions in the finals or semi-finals. It was one of the best teams in Africa. He further said, if you play in the league, you play to win the league. Every cup you have to play to win. We don't know what they prepared for us, but we will do our best when it comes to, he's speaking about free agents that we are going to play this Sunday. And I don't know why, for the longest time, I thought we are going to play, May 24, which is tomorrow. So now it makes sense. Okay, we are going to play Sunday, not May 24. I don't know, being starts up 24. But anyways, I hope we are going to play on the 24th. And then looking at what he further said, he said, for us as coaches, when you play a cup game, you have to be careful. When you play a team in the lower division, like I said, we have to prepare mentally. It's a very difficult game. It's a cup game. It's not like we are playing a big team against a big team. The players prepare themselves already because they know we have to perform. They have to do well. As Africans, we have problems when we play against teams in the lower division. We always think we will win the game before we play. And for that, we discussed it a lot with the players. We prepared them. That is going to be one of the most difficult games this season. We know what we have to do, which for me, Bafetu, I agree with the coach here when he says we always come to, when we are facing lower opponents or opponents that we don't know, we always come with this mindset that we are going to beat them. We are going to win this one. Already we have won, which is something that have happened with Manchester City. They played with Manchester United. They thought that we are going to win the game, and they thought we already won. Babashaya. And now speaking to Kaizer Chiefs last season, it was one of the bad seasons, Bafetu, to be honest, because that we came in and we thought we're going to advance through, but as long as last Bafetu Sapuma, I think Skishui Midfielder FC, if I'm not mistaken, Bashaya sa eliminator first round, which was very hard to see. But anyways, Bafetu, I think this is something that I have to agree with the coach on. And from my side of things, I believe with Nanganjani we are going to win tomorrow's game. And looking at what the coach is saying, and in terms of how they prepared the players, it is looking very promising. But like I've said, Bafetu, even the coach of a free agent, does send out something when it comes to that, because we are sure Kaizer Chiefs, need to be prepared against tomorrow's game. They are not sending messages to warn them, but they believe Kaizer Chiefs needs to be prepared. So looking at what their coach said, he says, we set standards. We're already a loser if we say we are going there with nothing to lose. Let's just go play and leave the stadium. We set a goal. We are going out there to play all our minds, and as you can see, we are going to play with humans, one heart, two lungs, blood running through the veins, all of those things that need to support a man. What they have, they too have lungs. We have two lungs the same way. So we are just going to do whatever thing that is going to happen. When I heard that advert of the tournament, they said David versus Goliath, so you know anything can happen. Message to Kaizer Chiefs: there's no warning. We have to respect the brand as one of the biggest teams in the country, but they must prepare. So this is something that, you know, Coach Wayage, free agent, had to say. They must prepare, meaning obviously they know with Bona, they've done their homework, they've done everything so that they can come there and play with us. And like I've said, Bona, they got nothing to lose. Tina, we have everything to lose, because come on, if we lose out here, that means another trophy is gone for the season, adding to more years, which is something that is going to be frustrating. But I hope this time around we don't get knocked out around. But anyways, moving on, let's now talk about the midfielder, you know, because already now he has opened up about what has been happening and why he was not, you know, getting enough game time. So he said, I believe what's working for me under the new coach is being able to follow instructions and fix anything that they want me to fix. Another thing is that the coach will always tell you how he wants you to play. So it's up to you how you take those instructions. Even when you are not playing regularly, I believe you mustn't take that to heart. The most important thing is listening to the coach. And then I was really happy to join Kaizer Chiefs, and even the people around me were excited for me. Growing in one's career also comes with a lot of obstacles. Like you are saying, I wasn't playing a lot after joining Amakosi, which means it wasn't my time yet. I was also focused on training because I wanted to grab the opportunity with both hands. And when the time came, the most important thing is to grab the opportunities you get with both hands, because other people also want the same chances. All I can say about my game is I'm like a pit bull. I need to make sure that nothing goes past me. Well, I love the part that he says, Wuti, I'm a pit bull and I want nothing, you know, to get past me. So if you remember correctly, when the season started, we did not see, you know, Nasruddin Nabi. We even heard that coach Nasruddin Nabi, you know, he doesn't want to play Usmong Mtetwa. He's not part of the plans. Like, there were a lot of players who were not part of the plans of coach Nasruddin Nabi, but he decided, okay, I'm going to work with what I have, and for me to work with what I have, I'll try to shape the squad into something that I'm already, you know, trying to build. So that is something that I think is a positive when it comes to this coach, because he doesn't give up on the players that easily. He makes sure, Uti, everyone, you know, does get a chance, except for Bongani Sam. I don't know what is happening, but now I do believe Uti, somewhere along the way we are going to see him, because already he played a few games, but he's just not being used as regularly. So that is something I think coach has advised him to do, so that Nae Magazutola that chance probably is going to surprise us. He's going to become, you know, a pit bull so that nobody gets past him. But anyways, I do believe this is it. This is all that I wanted to give to you on today's video. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I believe this is it, like I've said. And also, I'm a comments Bafetu, I'm coming. I've already started, you know, going through my comments. There's a lot of comments, but don't give up. Bafetu, I'm a comments, you can leave them, I will come and answer them through. I'm building up Nami Kaizer Chiefs. I believe this is it. Bafetu, thank you so much for watching. Peace.